I don't know what YouTube's problem is, bro. I don't know what I did to these folks. Oh my goodness, dog. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't I don't understand. Mother freakers, dude. Mother freakers. I don't get it, dude. I don't get what I do to these you the YouTubers, the freaking why do you have what happened there? And I didn't even have to delete my own stream, bro. My freaking it went black. Stream no longer existed. Like just gone. Poof. I don't get it, dude. I watched so many videos about how you can tell if this is happening, and dude, it's exactly what they say. So I don't blame a motherfucker for trying to branch out of this nonsense, dude. Nonsense. I don't even know what happened, Apple Pie. Kato, what's good? Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand. Everything was going smooth. The YouTube was running great. And then next thing you know, black screen. I couldn't see no comments, but the YouTube shit was here. Like everything was still here. The comments were just gone. Everything was gone. The video was gone. Everything was deleted. What is going on, bro? What is going on, dude? Yeah. But anyway, back to what I'm saying. Make sure if you're coming in just now and you ain't hit that like button, do me a favor and hit that thing, man. I don't know what else I need to do on YouTube to get them to listen to me to stop fucking with my shit, but they don't care. They don't care at all. People are like, oh, just message YouTube, bro. That ain't possible. I've tried the Twitter thing. Those people, they don't give a shit about this. They don't care. Well, keep sharing your videos and have, that's what they say. Keep sharing your videos and have your supporters do the same. Like and comment. That's how I figured that out. Liking and commenting made a difference. I didn't just make it up. Anyway, so this is it. You know what I'm saying? Concert for the Crickets. And I said this in my reaction. If you haven't had time to go check out my reaction to uh, County Ain't Fair, like this next country album is I we'll see, right? We'll see. Because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, I guess. Careful, 3 beer, not too hard. You'll break the stream. I have tried it before and started again, bro. What does that mean? What does it mean, Faisal? What are you talking about? I didn't say nothing about that lady, doggy. Or dog stray, whatever your name is. Yo, anyway, let me focus back. All I did was I went to turn on this light back here that ain't even, it has nothing to do with the computer. The light has no connection to the computer. The light is plugged into a different outlet even, right? I went to turn that light on and everything went kapoosh. But anyway, back to what I'm saying. So Concert for the Crickets is going to be the last album. Do we, and I've seen people asking, do we get videos? Do we get, I don't know. He didn't make that clear, but the way I took it is after Concert for the Crickets, Ryan Upchurch won't put out music as Ryan Upchurch. It won't be Ryan Upchurch. Like it won't be the same direction that music was going. I guess we'll see what that means. Right? I believe that if people are meant to find it, they'll find it. Even myself, I feel like if I'm meant to know his music again, it'll come around. You know what I'm saying? There's no need to be like, oh, like that's the point of doing music is reaching an audience, right? So if he can step away and no longer be Ryan Upchurch as we know him as Ryan Upchurch, and he can go do what maybe he wants to do now without being judged based on, you know what I'm saying? Like and reach an audience and people understand him for who he is. And then the backstory of this, like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, that's legendary shit. If he fails, it's like a game of poker. You know what I mean? He's all in. Here we go. I'm fucking putting my hand in. I'm all in right now. I'm either going to fail miserably or I'm going to destroy it. And people will look back and go, he was the first person to ever throw away a 3.15 million subscriber channel, right? Like, put that into perspective. Not throw it away. It's still there. But to never put music out on it again. Think about that. To just sit there. That's kind of crazy, bro. Yeah, just Trey, I'll check out what you got going on here after this, man. My bad. I forgot you were. I have to go to work, so I had to get this done so I can take a little nap. And I had to talk about this. I have to, like, I thought about it and thought about it and thought about it. And like, bro, if you're really truly a fan of Ryan and what he's done in his career, you can't not just be happy for him. Like, the dude has done so much in music. He has given so many people hope. He has provided us with so much music, right? Let him go live his life, dude. If he wants to fucking sing opera music, I'm all for it, dude. Do your thing, bro. If nobody wants to listen and you only got 8 listeners a week or a month or however that shit works on it, and you're happy and you're doing your thing, I'm all for it, bro. What's up, fam? That's nuts. And just leave the Ryan Upchurch YouTube. Yeah. And just leave it. Like, it's still there, bro. Like, this shit will last forever, dude. That music ain't going nowhere. Like, as much as people might think it is, there's Spotify. Look, Spotify, Apple Music, all that exists, bro. That music essentially ain't going anywhere. We all know about that music. My 6-year-old daughter knows his songs religiously. You know what I mean? Like, I can put on whatever, and if she knows a hook to it, she'll sing it. She knows it. She gets it. She later on in life will remember Ryan Upchurch at 6 years old. So it's still gonna be a good amount of time until people forget about that form of his music. I don't think it will ever completely go away in my lifetime. I would hope not, right? But how cool is it to know that maybe he goes and branches off and does something that he wants to do now? You know what I mean? He's done so much for us. He's been he puts out so much music. He doesn't ask for much as an artist. Like, he was pretty just ingest my music, steal it if you have to. That music ain't going nowhere. Listen daily. Yes, she will. Big facts. Should back RT Ryan Trouble Upchurch. Who knows what he'll come back as? Maybe he comes back as a freaking guitar player, dude. He's very. If you know Ryan and you know what he's about, he's very musically inclined. He can hear a beat, he can hear a song, and he's very quick to understand how it was created. Like, he knows music, dude. He doesn't, the singing part of it, I think that's why he excels at it. Like, when he sits down and puts these songs together, it's a whole other world. You know what I mean? It's different. So making a beat, he can make a beat. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what his goals are in life, dude? And as fans, bro, we should support it. And I think one of the reasons why he has to hit that prestige button and go into ghost mode and just do it blindly is because he's found that there's a lot of people that will take whatever they can take from whatever he's doing and run it into the ground. It's proven. You know, people argue, oh, well, it wasn't just this, it wasn't just that. Well, you're right, it wasn't, but that other factor shouldn't have been put into it. Like, if I destroy my channel, that's me destroying my channel, right? If Ryan destroyed his channel and fucking ran it into the ground, Ryan did that, not other people. And I think that's why, how can you jump and become something else and bring, I think that's what he's trying to show people as well, is you can't just take, like, he can't just say, hey, I have 3 million subscribers, go listen to so-and-so, and it work. That doesn't work that way. It wouldn't work. That doesn't make sense. Dude's been through a shit ton and fuckery from fame. Yeah. It's got to take a toll. Not only that, eventually it's like, bro, I would want to just live my life. I said it before. It would suck to be that famous. It really would. People say, oh, he's not that famous. Well, when you can't go to the gas station without being hounded, uh, and if you're forced to move out of your hometown into a different town in order to get that peace, that's not right either, dude. He should be able to fucking kick it and do what he wants to do and not have people constantly up his ass all the time. I mean, that's just the fact of it. So the music part is a great portion of it, right? The music part's great, but for me, I would rather somebody that I know is a good person that I support to live their life, dude. Like, he's made enough music in his day to last a lifetime for most of us. Yeah, it would suck not to get, and it's gonna suck, no doubt. But we adapt, right? I mean, we'll figure it out. We'll listen to old shit. We'll run it up. And you know, that's another thing. Like, a lot of artists put out a couple songs a year. So when they hit these platinums and these double platinums and these triple platinums, it's because people only have that to listen to. He was generous enough to just flood us with music. And it very well probably took away from numbers for him, because rather than us listening to Pioneer still, we're already bumping Blue Jeans again. You know what I mean? We're now on the Blue Jeans. And dude, People's Champ only came out in 2022. What happened when he comes out as different name and Krieger spread his name? J. Cole, it is possible. Think of it like this. Right now, I went through the comments on his video that talks about him retiring, and there's multiple bots taking our comments, actual people, and reposting them. And they're sex bots, dude. It's so weird. And I've seen somebody explain kind of what it is. It's like it's a stream farm. It's a bunch of bots it's like a program, and it's designed to drive in these bots to the channel so that YouTube will notice them and pull the channel out of the algorithm. Like, that's what it's designed to do. You call it what you want to call it. You say it's boosting his numbers. Well, YouTube knows that. They're not idiots. They can see that. They can notice, hey, this person's getting their numbers boosted by bots. YouTube can also notice when there's fluctuation from a large amount of people on a channel or a video before the video is even begun. Like, today there was like 27 comments before the video was out for a couple seconds. Like, how did the people comment those long ass comments that fast? That's not possible. It's definitely weird. There's a lot of weirdness in the atmosphere. It is weird, bro. It's definitely weird. And look, no disrespect to any other independent artists, but I've learned some things over the past couple of days. Like, I thought Dax was completely independent. I learned that Dax I think he's got 2 different record labels that he's a part of. And there's no hate on that. There's no hate on that whatsoever. But you can't claim that you made the biggest independent rap song of all time with 3 I almost took my reaction down when I found that out. I'm like, yo, what am I? I'm a fucking fool, right? I fell for that shit. So if the music industry is that corrupt, that some of the people that, like, I support Adam Cunningham and I believe in what he's doing in his music, and it kind of gave me a bad taste in my mouth. I'm like, yo, why would you endorse that if it ain't true? And I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't, you know what I'm saying? When I look it up on my phone, watch this. Like, and this ain't no hate to anybody. It's just what I recognize. That's lying to somebody. You're lying to the mass. You're lying to tons of people if that's the truth, right? It was Tom's song, but Tom McDonald said, we just made the biggest independent rap song of all time. There's never been 3 independent artists this big on one record. That's what he said. That's his words, not my words. Dax signed. In August 2022, Dax signed to Columbia Records, which is owned by Sony. 5 months later, he nabbed his first Juno nomination for Breakthrough Artist of the Year. That was April 27th of 2023. So I'm not just making it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just fabricated it. And maybe at the time he was independent that he made the track. I don't know. I get that. Gotcha, man. I'm not even saying that. I'm not even saying that starting over will correct that. Maybe Ryan completely flops. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he don't even give a shit. Like I believe that's what it boils down to. I believe he's he's just enjoys making music. He's at a point where it's like I can't even go on my YouTube and shit without seeing just craziness. So what better way to just rid the craziness rather than to just step away and walk back into this as something different? Not a bad idea. Yeah, J. Cole. And look, bro, I'll say this. I was naive, and I hope people share this, and I hope people clip this and share it on their YouTube. But I was naive, bro. I didn't know. I didn't do my homework and understand that Dax was a part of a record label. I knew Adam wasn't for the most part. I believed Adam wasn't, right. I still believe he's not. But that's what I'm saying. I just took somebody's word for it. I didn't investigate it. I didn't look into it. I didn't research it. I just ran with it, right? And here I am. I reacted to the shit, and that doesn't take anything away from the song whatsoever. It was still a pretty dope song. It doesn't take away from the song. But what it does take away from is the credibility that Adams or Tom McDonald said that I just made the biggest. If you got that lying and that corruption in the fucking community, and Ryan's like, hey, over here, this dude is not telling the truth, and people are going, dude, you're wrong. You're spreading misinformation. I wouldn't want to fucking sing anymore either. I wouldn't want to sing and put music out with the people that everybody's like, oh, do a song with them, do a song with them. No, fuck that. I see that. I understand that as a content creator, as a person, as a fucking human being. Sometimes I don't want to make content anymore because I see what goes on around me, and I'm like, man, I don't want to be labeled with the nonsense, dude. It's you're making your own legacy. You're making your own impact in life, right? So if you got a whole bunch of fucking people that just, you know, it sucks because there's a lot of good, there's a lot of love in this shit, right? But I'm sure there's just as much hate. I'm sure there is, because as a content creator, I start to realize all the hate that we get. All the disrespect that comes for opinions, all the disrespect that comes for same things y'all could be doing. You know what I mean? There's a platform for everybody if you take the time to build it. I don't think he called him out on that statement. I don't think he did. I think he called him out on the fact that he don't believe in a Canadian screaming what Americans should do. And I can't deny him. You know what I'm saying? How can I be like, bro, you're wrong? Because he's kind of got a point there. It makes sense. I mean, I'm proud to say, hey, at least we got other countries, people that have come here and defend our country. That's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, think about that. So I didn't really take it. It's music, bro. Like, this is music. People take that away from it. So I try to, like, okay, they're selling this as the biggest independent song of all time. Is it? That's why I looked up Dax. I seen somebody make a comment in a reaction that said, but Dax is signed to a label. And I was like, that don't even make no sense. Because I took the trust that I put into Tom that, hey, no, he's probably just tooting his horn. Hopefully it's not what it is. And sure as shit, Dax is signed to a record label. So how does that make sense? How is that the biggest independent song of all time? You got people screaming from the outside, oh, these guys an independent artist, they're killing it, they're shredding the music. Yeah, but if you're telling the truth and doing it, it would be one thing. If you're selling it for what it's not, that's fucked up, dude. And if Ryan didn't have 3.5 million subscribers. People would be okay with him calling Tom out. I see people call Tom out. I see people call all these artists out, and nobody gives two flying shits. But soon as Ryan does, no, you're wrong. You can't do that. Like, why not? Why not? I wouldn't want to make music if I tried to point out the flaws in the shit I'm doing and the shit around me, and people are now like turning it against me. It's weird. And then just the personal shit he goes through and just everything that he deals with on a day to day, like, that's crazy, dude. So I am proud to say that I'll forever listen to his music. I think it'll last. It's timeless, dude. Like, people gave County Ain't Fair a hard time. Oh, that's a horrible song. Dude, that was an instant classic. Like, that song will do great for years to come. Yeah, I don't like seeing it either, Wick. I don't like seeing it. Like, the division in the community contributes to this problem. Like, when people on the outside come in and they see all of us constantly bickering and bitching at one another, we're weak, dude. They can just slide in and pick a side. So it created a big divide in the community from people, in my opinion, because of the headbutting. Yeah, next to red. Facts, Kato. I think why he got so much flack is because of. Yeah, it's a lot of diversity, dude. I don't know. Oh, let me change. I got it on top chat. My bad. It's a lot of the same things that we all believe in and we all stand for. We stand for the diversity and the speaking your mind and standing up for yourself. That same shit backfires in our face because when is it not okay? When is it not okay to be confident in what you're doing? When is it not okay to stand up for what you're doing? When is it not okay? You know what I mean? People, they'll take it to the next extreme. Humans, any situation, there's any situation in life when you have the opportunity to go further with something, you're going to do it. Not everyone. That's I mean, look at drug addicts. They don't just start out doing all the drugs they can do. They start out small and then they work their way up. Look at people that have spending habits, gambling habits. I mean, drinking habits, anything. Nobody starts out just killing it. They start out slow and then they add a little more. And that's the same thing that happens within the community. People want more and want more and want more, and they want more attention and they want more attention and they want more gossip and drama, and it just fucking everybody starts getting in it, and it becomes crazy. And then you got white people yelling at black people, you got Mexican people yelling at black. I mean, it's fucking crazy because people were such a diverse community that you got the gangsters, the country dudes, you got the freaking drug addicts, you got the sober people, you got the blue collar, you got the white collar. I mean, there's so many different walks of life in here that all it takes is one disagreement and we're all at each other's throats. And it shouldn't be like that, dude. It shouldn't. And Mike, I agree. I like music in general. I'm not taking away nothing from any artist. I'm just saying what I observe from a disagreement. Not even as a, let's just say I'm not a Ryan Upchurch fan. Let's say I'm an Adam Calhoun fan, right? And I don't even know who Ryan is. Because I've heard people say that, and that blows my mind. That's why I say that. I've heard people say, I'm an Adam Calhoun fan, but I don't even know who Ryan Upchurch is. Like, you're fucking crazy, dude. Get out of here. Anyway, let's just say I'm an Adam Calhoun fan, and I'm standing here, and I'm like, hey, why did Tom just say that? Why did Tom say that Dax was independent? That would be my question. That's not disrespectful. That's not cocky. That's not arrogant. That's not rude. That's a question. That's it. But if Upchurch comes out and says, "Yo, Tom's not what it's about, bro. He's lying to y'all. It's fucking garbage." It's off with his head. What? If and when he does start over, he should keep it music and music only. Yeah. Hey, bro, that, you know what? See, that's the thing, dude. If somebody just enjoys doing music and they want to document the shit that they want to document, I think people I think people forget the fact that Ryan just really doesn't fucking care, dude. Like at the end of the day, uh, if YouTube just disappeared, then what would we do? Then I don't think it would bother him. I think he would just continue to make his music, put it on Spotify, and if it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, he'll still listen to it. I'll still listen to it. You'll still listen to it. People still listen to it. I think we get an image that we have to want 3.5 million subscribers. I think we get like I get lost in that shit. Like I need more. I need more. No, you don't. You don't. With more comes craziness, dude. With comes chaos. With comes people that don't truly support what you're doing. They support what everybody else is doing. Like they want to fit in. They want acceptance from something, even though they don't truly support what you're doing. He is such a good troll content creator. Don't get me wrong, it's his right, and I respect that. Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like when you hear, so check this out. When you hear some of the songs and you hear some of the things he's talked about in the songs, and you hear like Concert for the Crickets this isn't a new album that he just decided, hey, I'm going to name it this because I'm making this YouTube video. This album name has been around for months. So my thing is, this man's made 21 albums. Like you see how much he switches up things that he does, and he doesn't stay on one thing for too long. It becomes old, bro. It gets, as an artist, as somebody that's trying to create something different, how can you continuously do the same shit, right? So you say, look, I got the best way to solve it. I'm going to hit the prestige button. If you ever play Call of Duty, you know what the prestige button is. I'm going to start all over. I'm going to knock all the skins off the camos. I'm going to just start with the bare bones. I'm going to get my one grenade and my one class that they allow me to use or whatever, and I'm going to run with it. And I'm going to show you guys that I can do other shit and I can be good at other things. I don't need to do this all the time. I don't need to, you know what I mean? This is just what I do. People say all the time, well, why is he doing that? Well, maybe that's who he is, bro. Maybe he just likes to fucking troll. Maybe he likes to keep it. I mean, how can you not appreciate the fact that he keeps it 100? You want him to just stay off the internet and not fucking make videos and not tell you about what's going on in his life? People would bug him all day long. Bro, what's going on? How you been? What's going on at the ranch? So he gives us a sneak peek into his life. And I think we kind of just take advantage of it. I think that people are so invested in somebody else's life that it becomes personal what they do with their life. That's what I think. And I think when you get to that point, like, people are like, oh, you're not that big, blah, 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 blah. Well, when you're big enough to the point that people are taking their own personal time to worry about what you do in your day-to-day life, you're pretty damn big. You're pretty big. And that's, I think, as somebody that kind of understands a little bit more, I guess you can say, maybe. I wouldn't even say that. Like, I don't believe that Ryan is the person that absolutely loves all this fame. I think he's appreciative of it, but I think at the end of the day, he likes to be that normal dude that doesn't have to fucking worry about it. So kudos to him, dude. And like I said, not many people, I don't know if anybody knows of an artist that has taken their channel and said, I'm not doing that no more and I'm just going to go do something else. Let me know. Because I ain't heard of many. Somebody said Garth Brooks did it. And I remember when he had that alter ego. I agree. I think he should do whatever the hell he wants. Dude, 21 albums, independent albums. And like I said, the statement about Tom McDonald, I don't mean any disrespect by it. I'm just pointing out something that I learned. And I don't people can like who they want to like. People can listen to who they want to listen to. I think that's one of the things that helped Upchurch be as successful as he is I think he made music for people that like different shit. And not everybody is going to like that, right? And that's okay. And I think he did well at teaching people that, just listen to what the message is. If you believe in the message, follow the message, live your life and worry about you. And I think a lot of people still do that. That's why I don't think the music will ever go away. I know there's so many people that don't care about YouTube. There's so many people that listen daily that have no idea who any of us are. They have no clue who any of us are. What do you mean, Tom or Upchurch? That ain't a question, bro. Like, you can't put those two even in the same bracket. You can say what you want about Tom and his numbers, but Ryan's music is not that. His music catalog is so deep and is so real and authentic, and it doesn't change, and it's the fucking it's Ryan all the way through and through. You can't put that in a same. Tom that hasn't been Tom his whole career. He's been in the mainstream. He's been, you know what I mean? It's not, that's not, no. Ryan is 32 and Tom is 34. Garth ruined some of the best country music by singing at Biden's inauguration. I didn't know that. See, I don't pay attention to all that mainstream shit, bro. Like, it's crazy to think that this will be Ryan's last album, because I really found this country rap shit and relish it and love it and enjoy it because of him. So it will be different to kind of approach this without Ryan Upchurch making music. It'd be different. Facts. There's a ton of people that know every Upchurch lyric and it ain't got a clue. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Gotcha, man. There's so many people that have no idea who the Gotcha Man are, have no idea who Johnny Gobble are, have no idea who Captain Kurt Reacts are. They don't know who these people are. They don't know who, Martha Speaks are. These people don't exist. They see this Instagram shit and they're like, they have no idea. And I spoke on this now because I know people are gonna want my opinion. They're gonna was I thrown off by it? Of course. Who wasn't? Do I think this is a positive thing for Ryan? Of course I do. I think that people are gonna give him a lot of hate for it because they don't walk in his shoes every day. They don't know what he goes through as a person, right? They don't understand it. So of course you're never going to do it. If you don't understand the situation, how can you put input and judgment on it? And look, we all have our moments on YouTube. Everybody has our, like, at the end of the day, we're all content creators. If you're on a video, if you have a live stream set up and you're making a video, you're a content creator. Do all of us get it right on how we do shit? No. Do we make mistakes? Yes. Should you be criticized and slandered and exposed for it? No. Does it happen? Yes. Should everybody be held accountable for what they've done? Of course. Does everybody get held accountable for what they've done? No. Like, you can't judge one person based off of their subscription count. I'm the same fucking dude from when I had 0 subscribers to what I have now. Upchurch is the same dude from when he had 0 subscribers to 3.5 million subscribers. He's just grown up through his life. Like, how can you judge a motherfucker off of a mistake because they have fame or fortune or whatever you want to call it? You can't, dude. There's no training for these people that get fame and fortune to just be able to accept this shit. Like, you got to have some sort of compassion for a person. It's crazy, dude. Garth retired to raise his kids and came back. I definitely don't like the circle of voices getting smaller. It sucks. Wick, I agree, dude. It's gonna be a different. It's gonna be a different. It's gonna be a different internet without Ryan. It is. Um, and that's okay, bro. Like I I applaud him for it. There's a lot of people that can't walk away from this shit, even though they need to walk away from it. There's a lot of people that can't, and they don't, and they never do. They're still here, and they probably should have walked away. He has the ability to say, you know what, I'm out. That takes courage, dude. People are gonna give him shit for it. People are gonna talk it. You can't not sit back and go, damn, bro, that's pretty commendable. That you have the ability to just shut it off like that. So all the people that say he's arrogant, he's cocky, he's this, he's that, he's blah 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 blah. What's that? You know what I mean? How do you just say I'm doing this? I'm done. I feel I've done my version of Richmond of North Richmond justice. Upchurch is 100% us. I'm behind him all the way. I agree. It already seems quieter, and he hasn't left yet. You know, it's crazy because there's been times that I've thought like, what would the internet be without Creek Squad? Like, what would the internet be? And not in a negative way, just in general. Like, we always call out a lot of the bullshit that we see. Like, I will be real when I tell you, the person that said Dax was signed to a label was a Creek Squad member, but nobody else was saying that anywhere, dude. So I really believe that Creek Squad has had a positive influence within the genre. People will argue that, and that's okay. But YouTube is such a small portion of this picture. Like, you have to have Spotify, you have to have Apple Music, you got to have iTunes, you got to have so many different pieces to the puzzle. I'm sure Babel and them will claim victory on starting over. Yeah, I'm sure. That's what I'm saying, bro. But these people will all drain out. These people will all dry up like fucking sponges because they're not going to have any more substance. Like, what do you do after this? Just think about that. Think about everybody that woke up this morning and goes, oh, I can't make another video. There's no more videos from. They got like a year left to trying to make up some shit. They got like, you know what I'm saying? Like, their time is running out. You guys got like a year left. And then after that, people are just going to not believe it anymore. It's not believable anymore. What you're saying is fucking irrelevant. Dude, the whole I don't know what it's related to, Wick. At the end of the day, the shit that Bobby did from Redneck Nation was wrong. Dude, you guys, I'm telling you, bro, this motherfucker went on do you know, like, Google, when you know, like, you have a Google account, right? This is what's confusing to me. So he had access to that Google account. He left reviews all over Florida at all the places, because he's in Florida, at all these different restaurants and fucking places he went as Ryan Upchurch. Negative reviews, like bad shit, like being disrespectful. And it ain't even the way Ryan talks. It's not even, he ain't even been to that part of Florida. And that's just so happens to be where he frequents and has property at. And this happened years ago, dude. Years ago. Like, way back. People aren't just snakes the first day you meet them. They're not snakes the second day you meet them. They're not snakes maybe ever. You know what I mean? That's how that works. You don't meet somebody and go, oh yeah, that dude's a snake. It happens over time. Oh no, I can't be passive aggressive on Ryan. He definitely brought it up in the video. Yeah. No, I know he did. He definitely spoke on it. And who knows, bro? Like that's the thing, dude. That was the shit. He said it, and I'm glad he said it. That was the shittiest merch Redneck Nation merch, their hats didn't fit right. They were uncomfortable. Their shirts were fucking super baggy everywhere. They had no, they were horrible. They were horrible. Yeah, I know. Just Trey, I know. So it's not, it's actually not that. He's signed by, I just learned this. He's signed by Columbia, which is owned by Sony. 5 months later, he nabbed his first Juno nomination for Breakthrough Artist of the Year. And so that's false advertisement, bro, like to the max. So you're saying that as artists that talk about not letting the media pull a curtain over our eyes and fucking wave it in our face, right? How come we're like, oh, these guys are fucking awesome? I did it. They made a great song. Don't get me wrong. The song was cool, but that's not what you're about, dude. You're fucking lying to people. Hold on. So my point is this. Everybody that gave me shit for listening to Tom McDonald and Dax and Adam Cohen song and reacting to it, this is my point. Had I have not done that, I would have never done the research to really truly know that Dax was signed. I would have never known that. I would have never figured that out. I would have never gave a shit. I would have never paid attention to the comments. But because I did, I was able to do my own homework and make a judgment off of me and not somebody else. And look what happened. Let me go to the comments for a minute. Just Trey, you did great on your cover. I have to check it out, Just Trey. Should I Just Trey? I won't play it in here. I'll let people go check it out. I'll check it out on my own time. I'm not a fan of Dax. It's too much a Tech 9 reboot to me. No, man. It's bro, people are allowed to have their own opinion on music. Like that's the point of music. If you don't like Dax, that's fine. I don't like a lot of the shit that he does either. I think he's definitely talented when it comes to rapping, like putting it together. It's a different style, it's a different sound, dude. We all have different likes. Does it fit well on a playlist? Yes. You can put some Dax and some Tom McDonald and some Upchurch and some ACAL, Mises and Burden. You can throw all these dudes on the playlist and they mesh well together. That's what it's about for me, dude. If you can accept that, you shouldn't be mad at somebody else because you like somebody else. Like that's where we're at now. Like we're mad. Well, I'll say we're because I put myself in the same box, right? Put us all in this box. We're mad at other people for liking another artist. But we'll turn around and get mad at other people for not liking Ryan, right? Or talking down on his music. It's kind of crazy. Some songs I like, some I don't. That's for Dax and Tom. Yeah, I don't, and that ain't knocking anybody's music. That's just being a fan of music. I like Adam Calhoun out of them. I'll listen to ACAL, all ACAL shit. I think ACAL is pretty good. I wasn't a fan of ACAL when I first started listening to this type of music because I didn't understand it. I thought it was, I'm like, who is this dude from Chicago trying to, what is he talking about? But once you start understanding that you don't have to live in the country to be country. Like this shit drives me nuts. You don't have to wear a cowboy hat and a belt buckle and cowboy boots to be country. That you don't have to do that. That it's not a requirement. Plenty of people drink out of water hoses and ride their bikes growing up till the sun went down and played in the lakes and the rivers. Dude, you could have played in a lake and a river in the ghetto. It might have had a little trash in it, but you could still be in it. Dude, me and my friends used to, dude, we would fish till our fishing line was worn thin. Like we would fish to this. I used to ride my bike and tell my mom I was going down yonder. I was going down yonder. Little did she know it was the name of a complex way away, way far that I shouldn't have been riding my bike. And that's where we went fishing at, bro. Like people, like look at FJ Outlaw. People say, "Oh, FJ Outlaw, he ain't got a blick of country in him." Dude, some of those people that grew up in trailer parks and live rough, bro, they do more country shit, run around barefoot, and it's hood rat shit, bro. Country is at the end of the day, it's a form of a hood rat. You just ain't in the hood. You just take the rat and fuck. I mean, you're in a barn. You're in a field. You're doing shit at your means that you can do it. You're not over exceeding. You're using your resources. It's the same idea. If I'm living shitty and I don't have what I need there, right? And I'm low on my means because that's just the lifestyle I was born into. And I don't have fucking shoes and I don't have nice clothes and I don't have the things that other people have. And I make good with my resources and I wash my feet in the stream and I live in the freaking ghetto and I wash my feet in the damn ditches and shit, right? When I grow up later on and I'm now living in a city with running water and a clean bed and air conditioning and shit, right? And I want to rap about living rough. How is that? That's all I'm saying. Like the lifestyle, the country lifestyle, the Southern hospitality, that shit, bro. It can be anywhere, dude. I've seen some of the most country people come out of the cityest towns. You know what I mean? Like they're in mud holes. They're driving to go get to these mud holes. It's crazy, bro. It's division. It's division. It's strange argument for sure. Trying to call somebody out for not, how do you know? How do you know they didn't fucking live in the rodeo and wrangle? You know what I'm saying? Like I was born in Arizona. I was born around a bunch of cowboy motherfuckers, a bunch of Mexicans, Indians. They were everywhere, bro. I seen people with the freaking big old cowboy boots, Mexicans that wear the cowboy boots with the spikes all the way to the top of their fucking hats, their big ass sombrero looking hats. I've seen Walker, Texas Rangers around there. You know what I mean? Like, but I moved to Florida and I live in a city essentially, right? So how do you know where somebody's been in their life? It's crazy. Country ain't a state. It's a state of mind. Facts. ACAL. Two Kings is the most slept on banger. Oh yeah, Two Kings off of ACAL's new album. Is that what you're talking about? ACAL featuring Upchurch? Yeah, you ain't lying. Yeah, I don't know why either, Mike. You're right. So yeah. So that's where we're at right now, right? Now we sit back and we watch. We're gonna get a country album. Hopefully we get a couple videos for the country album. And then based off of what Ryan said, that's the end of Upchurch. That's some realistic shit. Like Tom said, we did the only independent rap song ever, the biggest. That was a lie. It wasn't an independent. There was one guy on there that wasn't an independent artist. So what you said was a lie. He's telling you right now, Ryan's saying, this is your last album you're getting, and I'm out of here. Now we wait. Now we see. Now let's talk about the integrity of a man. And 3.15 million subscribers. There's people that can't even delete their channel or get off of YouTube that are got like fucking 8,000 subscribers, 9,000 subscribers. People. So think of that. If you're a content creator and you have a channel and you have any amount of traction whatsoever, if you're monetized, you have over 1,000 subscribers with over 4,000 watch hours. Just think about just stopping creating everything you've made, never create nothing else again, and leave it sit. Walk away and do something else. Think about what that takes. Church and ACAL both have claimed no more albums. And look at that. People embraced ACAL. Look what ACAL is doing, right? ACAL's making music still. He's making music with his friends. If Ryan decides, hey, I'm making music with my friends and that's what I'm making music with, fuck the rest of everything else, that would be cool too. But at this point, it looks like you just won't see music from Ryan Upchurch come out anymore. Hey, you do your thing, Just Stray. Appreciate you coming by, Doug. For sure, I'll check out what you got going on. Yeah, I get it, dude. I get it. Is the Tom Project technically ACAL's album? Wick, I don't know. The Brave 2 is going to be released as Tom and I don't know. Like, shout out to Mises and them, right? That's another guy that I want to bring up talking about this. So Mises made the Raptivist. Mises talks about a lot of this shit, dude. I think that there's a few artists that are in the genre that get slept on that talk about all this shit, dude. They talk about what music does to people. They talk about what this genre and what this media does to people. Like, it fucks with you, bro. Look at the amount of people that are suing Ryan for opinions. You know what I mean? The opinions. Literally, you're mad at somebody else's opinion. That's what they're mad about. So if it gets to a point where your opinions are don't say a word. Yeah. Charlie, it's facts, bro. He made a video about it. So this ain't clickbait. This ain't, oh, I want the attention. This is, I want to speak on it because at the end of the day, maybe that is the last like video we see from Ryan. Maybe that's it. Maybe there ain't. Maybe you get the country album and it just comes out on Spotify. Maybe he releases it on that topic channel I seen. And that's that. Poof. Wick, you're funny. But there's a lot of independent artists, dude. And that's another thing. It allows room for us as fans to consume more. You know what I mean? If we're not dependent on, we're going to have another artist that's our go-to artist now, right? Like, there's not going to, Upchurch will always have that spot, but there's not going to be new drops. There's not going to be, we got to have our releases. What are we going to all be hype about for dropping? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's helping another artist, and he probably don't realize it like that. He's helping somebody else make that next leap forward. Maybe it's just Trey. Maybe it's somebody like that now that Upchurch ain't really there to make new music. We got another artist, a young cat, Burden, Mises, somebody that we can look at and kind of listen to their thoughts. Because, as consumers, as fans of music, that's what's going to happen. That's how it happens. And that could have been why Tom said that maybe in his mind he wasn't even thinking of Dax's label when Tom made the beat for the song. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know why people do what people do. I'm not the one to judge that. I'm just pointing out the fact that I was hyped to hear Tom McDonald, Adam Calhoun, and Dax on a song because as an independent content creator, as an independent artist enthusiast, as an independent artist supporter, I'm like, the biggest independent rap song of all time, run it. Right? And then I start watching, I react to it. I start watching other reactions. I start reading comments and other reactions, and I see somebody say, but Dax is signed to a label. That was that. World famous Charlie D. Who cares, bro? Like, at the end of the day, dog, like, I hate to say it like that and put you on the spot, dude, but who gives a shit? Who cares? I mean, that in all reality probably has nothing to do with it. That could probably be a part of it. That could be a tip of it. You know what I mean? With the lawsuits and shit, but this ain't nothing new, dude. This ain't just new. What we're seeing over the last year, people act like this is new. No, this is the hate he's always got. It might just be more accelerated. That's it, because of the true crime community. I was a part of the true crime community. I still pay attention to the true crime community. It ain't what I thought it was coming into this shit. I'll say that. I made some opinions that were incorrect. I had some opinions that I don't stand on anymore. And that's okay, bro. I'm not required to go back and say, hey, I don't believe in all these opinions over here. I believe in these opinions. You're not getting that from me. I don't have that type of time. I barely have time to go live and fucking bullshit. That would be awesome, Misty James. What did Misty say? Maybe Ryan ride off into the sunset to make beautiful babies with Brianna. Bro, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. That's what I'm saying. Let's not take away the fact that this dude's a human being that has a life just like we all have. Just like we all sit here and say, bro, we only get one life. This is it. He's done 21 albums. 21 albums, dude, of quality music. Not 21 albums and 8 of them were and 3 of them were 20 fucking underrated, underappreciated albums. No doubt. Kato, okay. I mean, think of it like this. Eventually, the creative mind is like, I gotta change something. Something's gotta change. That's how that is, dude. That's how that works. People want, like, as an artist, as I couldn't imagine being stuck to doing one thing. I wouldn't do it. If I couldn't go live and bullshit and I had to, like, if they said no more going live and bullshit with your folks, you can only react. No, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Vic asked me one time, bro, if you had to sign a contract saying that you would react, but you would only react to this and that and this and that, would you do it for $1 million? Nope. I'm not doing it. Why would I lock myself off into only doing one thing and not leave myself opportunity for growth all around? That true crime shit is interesting, bro, because we're all human, bro. We all have, we all have opinions. We all have theories and different perspectives of things. And that's why that true crime community is dangerous, because everybody's got their own opinion. Everybody's got their own theory. Everybody's got their own everything, right? So, of course, there's going to be people that disagree with your opinion. And it happened a lot. And people would push blame on content creators. It wasn't just pushing it off on Ryan. Ryan said, whatever Ryan said, and people took it however they wanted to take it. They didn't, he never put anything in stone. It was never fact. It was an opinion. Like, everybody else could have an opinion, but Ryan wasn't allowed to. It was crazy, dude. They need to know and put it together. That was gnarly. To me, the OCD like a mofo to perfect each song. Yeah, dude. Like, I'm telling you, it's a true art the way that he puts music together. It's been an honor to listen to it throughout the years. And like I said, I'll still continue to listen to it. The songs will still continue to play through my radio. That won't change. So in all reality, oh, it does, Sarah? I didn't know that. It says appears on behalf of Columbia Records. Damn. Yeah, enjoy the evolution of Upchurch. Enjoy the evolution of them. Maybe you see them, maybe you don't. I think that it'll be interesting to see if it works out, man. I believe it will. I believe in Upchurch. I believe that he will be successful in whatever he does. He's got a drive and a commitment to quality, everything he does, that I don't think he'll fail. I don't think it's possible. I don't think he has failure in him. Upchurch got more songs I love than any of them. Exactly. He's got more music that's timeless that I think over time, I think over the next 10 years, let's just say this. All right, let's say this. Let's say he doesn't ever put nothing else out after this album, right? Which I believe is what's going to happen. Let's say that happens. And it holds true. I believe that these songs will do better because over time they are it's a rarity. It's like a Pokemon card. Like, you're not getting any more of them. This is it. So I think people are going to value them more. I think they're going to reach more of an audience. I think they're going to last longer. I think they'll be shared more often. I think people will hold more value. Like Pioneer, like I said, Pioneer was slept on because Blue Jeans came out so much so fast. People's Champ was slept on because Blue Jeans and freaking Pioneer came out. But Ryan just enjoys making music, so you're not going to stop him from making music, and it's not going to be it's going to start to get old sitting on a computer somewhere for so many years waiting when it's talking about the Island Boys kissing. You know what I'm saying? And he predicted that shit. That's what people don't understand is he called that shit out. So it's exciting to share something like that and be like, yo, I was saying this in a song and look what happened. So looking back later on, when people hear about the Island Boys, they're gonna see Upchurch dissed them in a song, and it's gonna cause traction. People are gonna hear about Holler Boys. Holler Boys is gonna take off. People might hear about the lawsuits that Ryan dealt with, or people might hear about whatever, and they're gonna go look for his music. They're gonna find it. They're gonna say, "Hey, look at this." It's not gonna stop. The evolution of Ryan Upchurch is still gonna grow, and it's not gonna stop. People's Champ is one of the best albums there is. There isn't in my opinion, People's Champ, you can put People's Champ with any album that's ever been put out ever in any genre. You can call country I'm not a fan of country music. Like, I like some country, but I'm not a fan of country music. Every country song Ryan's ever put out, I like. My dog's spitting bars in his country songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a different sound for somebody like me. And I will always appreciate that. You can't get rid of that shit. You can't take those songs away from me. It don't work like that. But yeah, man, you guys have a great day. I got to get some rest. I got to go to work. Hit that like button, man. There's 83 y'all in here and 48 likes. It does matter. It does make a difference. I've talked to YouTube. They told me it makes a difference. Get your people to hit the like button. Get your people to share the video. Get them to comment. You know, that's the engagement that YouTube looks for. If YouTube sees that, then they share the content. That there ain't no other way around getting shadow banned than that. They move a little, they can wiggle stuff a little bit, but it don't do much. It don't do much. And I know for a fact, and this is the thing I want to share with you guys. If you think you're shadow banned, the easiest way you can tell is leave a comment on a video. Go to another account that's not the account you left the comment with and see if you can find it. And it doesn't happen all the time. If you're not getting likes on your comment, nobody's replying to your comment, and they normally do, there's a good chance that it can't be seen. And you're just talking to yourself. And it happens a lot more than you believe. So try to pay attention to that. Try to watch your engagement. Even if you're a smaller content creator that's trying to get monetized, it happens. Kenny reacts. I don't know. I'm not getting notified for your lives. I don't know, Mike. I couldn't tell you. I think that goes apart with not being shadow banned. I think you don't get notified for the things that I put out because of a shadow ban. Yo, people make mistakes, dude. People believe in conspiracy theories. People believe I believe in some conspiracy theories, dude. I believe in some crazy shit, dude. I mean, you guys heard me. Sometimes I think outside the box, and that gets me in trouble. It shouldn't get me in trouble. I shouldn't be penalized for an opinion, right? Neither should Ryan, neither should you, neither should anybody else. That's part of being an American. It's part of our freedom of speech, freedom of thought. It's a thought. If I'm thinking something and I say what I'm thinking and I don't direct it harmful to anyone, like, how is that? That's fucking crazy, dude. But yeah, there's a couple new people probably jumped in right now. This ain't clickbait. Ryan put out a video that talks about the retirement of Upchurch. So this is it. Concert for the Crickets is going to be the last country album. Going to be the last album. We got a rap album with Blue Jeans. We got some of the craziest rap from a fire independent artist. Like, can't take that away from Ryan ever, is that he's put out Great rap, great rock, great country. Can't take that away. But yeah, that's my opinion on it. I love you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. We're gonna end it with an Upchurch song. I've been trying to think of a good one to run it. I'm gonna give you the one that speaks to me the most out of all of his songs. It always has. It's always hit different for me. I love y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Just know I will always support Ryan Upchurch and what he's doing. Even if that channel ain't putting videos out, I'm an Upchurch fan till the day I die. I'm a creaker till I die, motherfucker. Let's go. Appreciate y'all.
My next to They said my next to red. Yeah, they said my dream was a dead end. They said people like me don't trend. Said my slang won't ever get there. They said my neck was too red. Neck too red. Boy, your neck's too red. My neck's too red. My town 90% white. Blame God for my southern roots. Thank him also cause I got the juice. Leaving marks all on these music dudes. Like burnouts do with a 302. Weed them holla boys. Tatted up, missing teeth and scars. Gang shit off the front board. Grew up on a blowtorch. We ain't know no Scotch torch. All we knew was Highland Rim. Case of beer and some race cars. Alpha male with the straight bars. Dixie made me do it like I do. And if you got a problem with my side of town, just know we ain't finna budge for you. They said my neck's too red.
Hey.
Yeah, they said my dream was a dead end. They said people like me don't trend. Said my slang won't ever get there. They said my neck was too red. Neck too red. Boy, your neck's too red. My neck's too red. They gon' have to wait till I die. I done made it up too high. With the system I won't fly. No rich folks can ride me with rides. I done bought them all, left them in the field. Shit, my daily driver is a rat ride. The day I was born in Music City is the day that mainstream got outlawed. If the devil's dead scared, I ain't never scared. Roll with me or without me, either way I'm still here.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm still here. Going on like 10 years. Up motherfucking church 615 till I'm out of here. They said my neck's too red.
Bro, that gives me chill.
Said my dream was a dead end. They said people like me don't trend. Said my slang won't ever get there. They said my neck was too red.
Hey, you too, Wick. You too, buddy. God bless. Dude.
Neck too red. Boy, your neck's too red. My neck's too red.
I appreciate you guys. Have a great day. Much love.